Hello, everybody. This is Debo with Debo's Movie Reviews here, and today I'll be reviewing Machete Kills, starring Danny Trejo as Machete, with Sofia Vergara as Desdemona, I, I pronounced right, and then along with Damian Bashir as Mendez, Bill Sadler as a sheriff, Charlie Sheen as the president, Amber Heard as like this undercover agent slash beauty queen, with Mel Gibson as Luther Vaz, along with Lady Gaga as the chameleon, with her cameo disguises being Walton Goggins, Antonio Banderas, and Cuba Gooding Jr. Then you got an Elon Musk cameo. I gotta say, compared to the first one and the Spy Kids movies, which I still gotta cross off my list, one as watching and reviewing. But overall, I gotta say Robert Rodriguez knocked it out of the park with this bonkers sequel. And I say bonkers in a good way because of just how it reminds me of like how the first, how it kind of closest to like Rodriguez gets to being in a Bond movie. I mean, with the camp Carrie Mendez being played by Damian Bashir. I mean, just about as campy as like if License to Kill was made by was it a Roger Moore timeline. Although I've long stated about the Bond movies, but still, it was like a Moore movie, not an adult movie. But hey, at least with this movie, it had a shit ton of references from Moonraker, Dust Till Dawn, being that how Sofia Vergara had like Sex Machine's cock gun, along with that cheesy, although the whole original of the movie was Sofia Vergara's bra gun, or she calls the double D's. I mean, jeez. Like, was she supposed to be a villain or auditioning to be a fembot in Austin Powers? Then you got that little Doctor Doom mask after one scene where Machete tries to burn Vaz's face off, and then, of course, with Vaz having multiple Star Wars references, because he had like the golf cart painted up like Luke Speeder, and then a fake trailer at the end, which, along with the Machete Kills in Space scenario, just had the whole deal with Vaz being an arms manufacturer who's part Doctor Doom, part Hugo Drax. Kind of like with Charlie Sheen being president, given how and Mendez's little heart bomb that's supposed to say if he dies, activates the nuke. God, that just reminds me of Charlie's dad Martin, its character version of Jason Wynn in the Spawn movie, and I was just like, really? But hey, like father and son when it comes to playing presidents, given how Charlie played President Rathcock in this movie, whereas Martin Sheen did West Wing and the miniseries as JFK. And I gotta give it to Michelle Rodriguez, and I'm gonna say, excellent, badass, but still, did they really have to make her lose her? Did she really have to lose her other eye? Though I did find that fight between scene with her character and Amber Heard's character with badass, but still, kind of like at the end of the movie where they had that fake trailer for Machete Kills in Space, and she all of a sudden has her one eye back, and I'm just like, geez, I'm surprised they didn't just give her like a cyborg eye or something. But I did find that whole machete shaped lightsaber cool. And And I gotta admit, a cool ass chase with that Jesse James designed El Camino from like where he had like Sylvia Vergara and the burlesque battalion and the and then Lady Gaga in her Mystique ripoff type deal. You know, in a little Volkswagen chasing him after to the border. Then the net goes on. And then I gotta admit, even funnier come up. It's when Lady Gaga's character, then disguised as Banderas, winds up on the border and then comes across with those rednecks from the first movie. You had that bootleg Dimebag Daryl looking guy. Man, talk about for a villain. Talk about a come up. It's that way. And woof. And I gotta give it to Mel being an excellent villain. And practically the first time he's played a full on villain in a movie. Whereas other movies he's been like the good guy and borderline anti-hero if you uh, given what your take on on how crazy Riggs is in the Lethal Weapon movies. Then, and I gotta admit, with all excellent casting, and I gotta give it to William Sadler playing like a crooked sheriff and all in this one, and of course of course, especially when he was flaunting that Lamac gun, which I'm surprised that a 9-shot revolver like that. Surprised Hollywood don't give that much love. Loves gave the Colt Single Action Army, and it came to westerns and other western inspired action movies. And I gotta give it to Damien Bashir as Mendez, who had that whole he was explaining backstory about how he's all a loopy, kind of batshit drug lord who goes from Ron Sanchez to 007. I mean, that's kind of what he reminded me of. Kind of like how he had that army and all. He had like the multiple personality thing, and then and that bootleg Seagal looking guy. And I'm talking about like 90s Seagal, not like the fat one from that Machete fought in the first movie. But and I got to give it to Tom Savini reprising his role and the acting chemistry between him and Trejo from how he sought redemption after killing Machete's brother in the first movie. And all of a sudden he's a good guy. Although, in a way, I kind of thought they should have just made him one of Mendez's top goons and did like a whole round two comeuppance. But have Vaz shoot his character with that reverse gun. Man, that looked like something out of Saints Row, which surprisingly the Saints Row 4 came out at around the same time. And of course with brain farting here to begin the movie, and you had that whole deal with the Death of Zartana where you had like the Vaz in the Lucha Libre mask, and then that whole squad, mercenary squad, like a bunch of Asian Venom cosplays. And, oof. But overall, I'm about to give this one a 4 out of 5. I mean, I want to say it's flawless, but with that and like Boondock Saints 2, I really hate cliffhangers. I mean, enough, especially unresolved ones like, where's the third movie, Bobby? I mean, come on, Rodriguez. Was that movie you had Malkovich do that's not going to release till like 21 something, 100 years from now, vaulted and such, or what? I mean, come on. especially while Trejo's still a spring chicken. I mean, we gotta have Machete free. Just a result, have an unresolved. I mean, us fans wouldn't want to hate cliffhanger. We don't want another cliffhanger. We want Machete kills again. And I gotta give it to the space thing. I mean, it kind of beat Fast and Furious movies on the terms of bonkersness on this one. But I gotta get some good chase scenes with that one and with that Jesse James built El Camino, an old international pound truck. Eva Monning excellent, along with Alexa Panavega's character playing like one of the burlesque battalion members, which almost kind of somewhat debunks the whole fear thing about the Machete's character being canon to the Spy Kids movies. Though you could almost say they're both different universes, as those are kids movies and Machete movies are not for kids. But overall, a 4 out of 5. All right, y'all. I hope y'all like, subscribe, and enjoy, and I'll keep dishing them out.